Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to look at some of the data on the Get More Math teacher webpage. So this is where all the assignments are created. This is what the teacher sees. It's not that user friendly. I'm not real familiar with using it yet. This is not my program right here. Our middle school teacher uses Get More Math right now, and she was generous enough to allow me to use her information for this project. So shout out to Miss Gallagher, thank you. Um, so as you can see, Miss Gallagher, she has her classes organized. So she has two challenge classes for 7th and 8th grade, the kids that are a little bit more advanced. This is just a generic account. She has her 7th grade classes and her 8th grade math labs, and then just a little bit of remediation and SAT prep for the kids that wanted to work on some more stuff. So I'm just going to go take a look at some of the data. Say I click on Math 7, Period 1, um, and click on the drop-down bar, these little circle things over here to the left. So I can look at the current status. This is where it would show me if the kids are doing this live, say in class. I can take a look at what assignment they're working on, their score, last correct. Now, obviously, there's not much here because no one's working right now. One of the cool features, if I click on Allow Hands Raised, students can click on a button on their iPad, and it's like raising their hand, so their name will flash red, and I can go over and help them. I can see it right here on my computer. I can take a look at what skills they're working on, and how many they got correct, how many questions they answered. What's neat about it gives you data very, very quickly. If I go up and go down to this third one, given base with power expand, and I just scroll over, say I wanted to take a look at how students did on their last 3 questions. I can click or just scroll over it, and it tells me how each student did on the last 3. I can see how many students got green, silver, gold, yellow, and red. So that's just basically how quick did they answer the question, how fast did they get it, and did they get it correct. I can take a look at the assignment results, but I'm not going to get too much into this because I don't want to mess with their stuff a whole lot. I'm going to skip over here down to priorities. So this is where you can assign different priorities. Now here they have a lot of different priorities to work on. At the moment it's getting towards the end of the year, so we're reviewing pretty much everything that they've done. So say I wanted them to get more work on some and they have mastery over others, I could take and click some of these off and they won't get problems like that. They only get more of the type that are clicked then. But I'm going to unclick those because I don't want to mess with it. If I skip down to students, I can drop down on the bar for students and I can take a look at it student by student. So if I just click on the first one here and his drop down, I can take a look at the data there. Now this just gives me an idea how he did on the questions, green, yellow, and red. Did he get it correct? Did he not get it correct? I like to take a look at the list though. So this tells me what priorities he is working on and how he did on each of them. And I could print out a specific worksheet based on what his assignment is. If I wanted to, say he forgot his iPad or something, I'd click worksheet, and it'll print him out a hard copy. If I take a look at tests, I can see how he did on each of his tests and quizzes. So it automatically grades it on here. So I could just take these scores and put them into the grade book. So it's fairly quick, easy to use. Creating assignment isn't quite as user friendly, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. But that's the topic for another day. Thanks for listening, guys.